short clip by Bishop Dag Heward Mills Ministries. Discover how God can change your life forever.
Happy New Year. May the Lord bless you in this new year, and may things get better in the new year. May angels move around in your house, and may God send angels and commandments go forth that angels will move into your life and answer every prayer. You know, don't be too complicated with God. Don't try to understand, how a doctor would open your chest, take out your heart, and put somebody's heart. I mean, it will take a long time. You have to do biology first, and then you'll be moving upwards, dissecting frogs, toads, and then you'll be moving. Do you understand? You can't know. Don't try to understand how I'm preaching here. There is a Bible up there. It's too complicated. Do you understand? Just flow with the things God does. How will an angel bring an answer to your prayer? Does the angel know gynecology to come to Elizabeth and give her a child? It's not a gynecologist. At least I've not heard of gynecologist angels. But somehow he's able to give a child. How will an angel bring you the money that you need? I don't know. But this year, angels will bring money to you. How will the angel bring you the contracts that you need? I don't know. The angel will help you. How will the angel make you blessed? God will give you wisdom, give you so many things, that are going to be a blessing. One of the things that I realize is that if God gives you some ideas or certain inputs into your life, He will save you from so many things. For instance, the building that we are putting up at the Basilica. And remember, when we first bought it, we decided to make trusses, roofing trusses. Then we had a design. 6 years ago, we made the trusses for the roof. Now, those trusses have been lying in the yard there for 6 years. We've never used them. And at that time, they cost something like 700 or 800 million or something like that. Then, 700 million cedis. Then, 6 years ago. Today, I cannot imagine what it would have cost. It would have cost about 5 billion cedis just to roof that place. And the design that we had originally was going to put aside those trusses. But then God suddenly gave us an idea that made us use exactly what was designed. In one day, somebody was standing with me and said, "Oh, we could have this here." And then I saw it immediately. I said, "Wow, this is a good idea." So God can help you to save a lot of money. Are you listening to what I'm saying? And God sends His angels and His Spirit to minister to us. So as I was sharing last night, it's a year of angel activities, a year of prayers and alms. Amen. And I want you to be ready to be moving. Amen. As we move church, that one I can tell you. I was listening to Robert Schuller. He was preaching and he was saying, at my stage of life, I can tell you that all the things that look like bad luck to you, you will find out that actually good luck in the end. He was preaching about good luck and bad luck. It's amazing. He said, at my stage of life, I can tell you that all the things that look like bad luck, you will see that they will turn out for good luck. Yeah. And that's an elderly person speaking. And I'm sure the older people here can say that many of the things that we think are very unfortunate, as time goes by, you see that actually it was a blessing that came. Amen. Today is Covenant Sunday, and I want us to make a covenant with the Lord. Amen. All right? Revelation chapter 11. Now, the covenant that I want you to make with the Lord is, if I keep the reason, prolong the season. If I keep the reason, prolong the season. That's the covenant I want you to make with the Lord. And you, as well as your own covenant. If I keep the reason, prolong the season. Amen. Amen. General Colin Powell, he was interviewed, he was asked, how do you feel? I think it's Colin Powell. How do you feel? Or Schwarzkopf, one of these guys, he was asked, how do you feel now you are no more the commander of the armies of America and so on, and you were in such power and all that? And he answered and he said, I have learned that life is a collection of seasons. Life is a collection of seasons. A season to be this, then that season ends. And he said, with every new season, there are new people, new relationships, new challenges, new things that you meet. But you have to accept that life is a collection of seasons, chapters. And it's in the Bible, seasons. Maybe in that season of your life, there were certain people prominent in your life. And another season comes, you realize that maybe there are some new additions that were not there for that season of your life. Now, he went on and he said something. He said that it is victims and losers who hold on to past seasons. Losers. You see, when the season is past, you don't always have to say, you see, when I was the general of the U.S. Army, you couldn't talk to me like this. No, you don't talk that way. You are a victim. When I was this and that, you could not say this and that. When we were not married, you could not say, my stew is not nice. Do you see? You are holding on to an old season. My wife often tells me that. Sometimes when I say, this is this and that, she says, hey, you've come on. Oh. Today you can say this stew is not nice. In those days, everything I gave you was nice. It's a new season. In this season, I have been able to analyze the different foods that are coming. And I'm able to point out certain things which I couldn't see in those days. It's a new season. So every season comes, amen, and with each season, there are new things, new people. Last year is gone. We are entering a new season. And this church is entering a new season. You know, last night, it was just a foretaste of God. And I realized that most of us, how many were around last night? Very good. Most of us were confused. We are not used to space. We are used to Kolegono. From here to here is the church. So when you came and you were going around, you didn't know where to go. I said, is this a church or is America? How many realized that people were confused? Yeah. You are not used to space and having things a certain way. And so you don't have to say, hey, when we were in Kolegono, it's a season that is coming to an end very rapidly. And we must move on. Amen. All right? So it's very, very, very important. And so the covenant that I want to share with you today, which I want you to make a covenant with the Lord, is if I keep the reason, prolong the season. In other words, if I keep the reason for the season, oh Lord, prolong the season. Are you understanding? Why does God give a season? Now, I want to share with you from the book of Revelations. I know most of us don't read from that book, but it's a nice book also. And there are many things you can learn.